Hmm.
And by the way, this was double or nothing. I forgot
Oh,
to mention
okay.
that.
The game isn't
So,
over yet, though, right? You say that
yeah,
while
it's not over yet. You got one last chance to try and pull something out your butt.
Angelo kind of
Hmm.
walks to Felina and says, "Felina, do you want me to try something, or do you want me to stay out of this one?"
Elena's, like chewing, like roll, she's like been stamping out the same cigarette for like 2 solid minutes, looking at the table. She's thinking, and she says, "Hmm, I think, I think I got this."
Just all right.
Hmm.
Just to let you know, we get caught cheating. We're talking to the boss either way.
Yeah, I was
Felina,
thinking that.
don't think, just feel. You can do this.
Just feel, huh? So I want to go. All right. This is an interesting application, and I'm gonna say this might be a bit too weird or annoying, but so I'll give Ben veto
You're going to
powers.
possess the ball.
No, 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 no. I'm gonna try and use my powers on this guy, do a little sneaky severing action. As I pass, as I'm circling the table, I pass behind him.
You sever
And
his skill. You
I'm
sever.
not gonna do that's a bit extreme. That would be very overkill. I want to sever him from his advantage in the game,
Ah,
which there are lots of ways I guess you could go about doing that, and but that
uh,
is what I want to try and do. I mean, I still need to roll for that too, but
yeah. All right,
I'll be back in a minute.
go ahead.
roll for it.
Yeah, roll for it.
Oh my god, it's
Ooh,
bright.
look at all this red.
All right, so a 7 to 9. That's Twilight Blade, right? Or
Uh oh, this is I take oh, I have to roll my damage,
basically a
or
hack and slash, right?
it's a yeah, true. This is a hack and slash. So I need to bring up hack and slash. It's been a little while.
And this is instead of dealing damage, you're
Yeah.
severing something.
Oh yeah, and the enemy makes an attack against me.
Mm. Hmm.
I mean, he's an unaware enemy though. Actually, that's a point. Do I have to roll for it? Because it's a hack and slash on an unaware, uncontested enemy. This isn't like, because in the past we've done rolls with this, because I've usually been doing it as a volley, which you still have to roll for that, even if they don't know you're doing it. But if it's like a sneak attack, someone's not.
Hmm. That's a good point. That's a good point.
And he is unaware, which is the necessary thing for Twilight Requiem, that he is caught off guard, surprised, defenseless. That's defenseless. That's the term I was looking for.
Right. Okay. All right. 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 Uh. Hmm. Okay. I guess you don't have to roll for that.
I mean, we could also just use volley rules, even though things just like those work a bit better with the thing. Um,
Yeah.
move to get the shot, placing you in danger of GM's choice, have to take what you can get, which. Or I could take damage, basically. I take psychic damage on a 7 to 9 with a volley, would be the most
Let's
reasonable
do
thing to
that.
do.
Let's do
Okay,
that. Yeah.
I'll just roll a 1d4 then.
Yeah, like this took. Yeah, you had to like really angle this to find the right thread,
Yeah.
and you kind of spending too much time in that zone kind of drains you a lot.
Cool.
You
I'm
might have
on
nicked
7 health.
something. Yeah. All right. So yeah, you do that. You come back. You're a little woozy, and then he makes a shot and swears under his breath as it basically realigns a lot of the balls to get rid of what he was going for, his advantage, without anything
Cool.
going in. And now you have an opportunity to take advantage and take the lead.
You know, I have to give it. No, excuse me. I guess Felina's been smoking in universe, so the cough can be diegetic. But gotta give it to you, Tiny. I've played a lot of billiards, but it's rare to see someone, as skilled as me, as precise as me. What are you gonna want me to roll, by the way?
uh, I guess this will be Dex.
All right. No, your skill, your precision. This is like every bit as good as mine. Your luck, though, seems a bit worse.
Jesus.
Ooh, black. Yeah. Boom. There's a whole ricochet shit and everything. Yeah. Kaboosh. You win.
Good game. That was a lot more fun.
Yeah, he wipes the sweat off his brow. It's like, well, well, well. Never lost a game here before.
That was double or nothing, right? So I get 40 coin now.
40 coin, and if you like, you could even go upstairs. So, how would you like to meet some people?
Now you're speaking my language. I would like to point out Felina now has exactly one less coin than she started with this morning, but has gotten all of you coin.
You didn't have to do that. We asked like, hey, so what's your cut then?
Yeah.
You could take your 40 coin, or you could get a favor from up top.
Ooh, or
Yeah,
well, never mind then. But yes, she will take the favor from up top.
follow me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, my point wasn't like, oh, it's so unfair. It was, look how good a friend Felina is. She left today to gamble to get all of you money.
Okay.
But yeah, let's go.
Yep, takes a key, and yep, opens the door for you. You can go upstairs.
Does this include my friends?
Yeah, you can bring people
Hells
with
yeah. Okay, cool. You do. I will say, like, if anyone's paying attention to Felina, notice she is like actually pretty jittery after that game. Like, her hands trembling a bit, like the adrenaline's.
He actually had you on the
Yeah.
ropes for a moment.
He was good.
He looked it. And yet you turned down my offer. So, I don't know, I respect that. That said,
I can't help it. It was, wanted to do it on my own terms. Like, doing it straight or whatever. The point is, I did it my way. I won my way. This is how I win, Angelo. This is how I win.
alright, well, we haven't won yet. There's still things we need to figure out, so.
Yeah. I don't even know if the one in particular is here or not, but if not, we should be able to get get the connection. But hopefully she'll just be here.
Yeah, there's a man. No, so there's a man in a suit who's waiting for you and just says, "So, new billiards champion, huh? You chose to meet with the people in charge of the establishment."
Yeah, truth be told, been in town looking for someone, but I just can't help but get nostalgic and, play some billiards like you're back home. And, good to see there's some good talent here in Marion.
Yeah, not a lot of people take 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 coming up here over the money. So, what do you know about us?
That does imply that he actually loses, which he claims to the contrary.
Well,
Maybe
there
yeah,
are other games.
Oh,
other
never mind that
guys.
then.
Yeah.
The way
Uh,
it was playing out with her cleaning house, it sounded like he was the one to beat for this, but alright.
can I spout lore on what I know about them?
Uh, what you know? Are you gonna just be straight that you know that they're mob?
Yeah, like I mean, I figure that was already a bit implied, but
Yeah, yeah. They're just trying to make sure that you're not here by accident, basically.
oh no, no, no. Like I know, I know it's up.
All right, but
But I
would you
was
like?
more just curious to spout lore to see. So, what is Felina's current knowledge of like the Marion organized crime scene? What is the situation here? Like on a meta level, I know it's a bit more complicated than like say Terrabones.
Right. Okay. How would she have learned of this?
I mean, she is herself a criminal, again in Terrebone, but it's not like she had never heard of Marion before, and plus she was in that dude's head, so like whatever he
Uh,
knew, she had access to his knowledge about Marion crime. Maybe she picked
right.
up some of it from his head.
Okie dokie. Uh, so, uh, yeah, roll Fowler. What did it do? Uh, you know that they've got uh they're you can feel them pretty their presence is known pretty much everywhere in Marion, and also even as far as Morricone Springs.
Cool. Okay. And Felina's looking around. Yeah, I know where I am, or at least I hope I do.
Very good, very good. So, what could a bunch of youngins like you want from us?
Angelo looks at Felina and just kind of like makes a gesture, of his fingers, the rings.
What is his gesture like to show or to hide or like what is
He's
he?
just got well, he's more kind of like implying like ask about the rings. He doesn't. He wants, or more he's like checking if that's what you
Yeah.
want from this.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
yeah, Felina nods. So recently got a lead on something and need a looking for some information. Need to talk to someone from the realm of madness, and I
Realm of
think you might
Madness.
know someone like that.
You think I might? Huh.
Yeah.
Guess you have done your research.
I'm a smart cat.
Pretty non-standard request. He chews it over a bit. All right. No harm in asking, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully Big Cheese ain't busy. And yeah, he pulls out a like a pen and reaches around for some paper and starts writing on the paper, and then you see the lettering just sort of burn away.
Ooh.
Before lettering before the paper lights up again with another with words from someone else, and then he nods and says, all right, she'll be here in 5.
Helena's eyebrows sort of jump up. Hmm, nice. See? And Helena sort of like, like just to the others, like, yeah, see? Worked out. I told you this was all in service of something. Plus, you made you all some money.
All right.
And he's just gonna, you just wait in this room. I'll be out. And yeah, he heads out and he cracks a window open on his way out.
You know,
Uh,
Felina, I'm a little bit worried about you.
what's there to worry about?
I don't know, it's just you seem very at home in this town in a way that's rather terrifying.
What, you worried I'm gonna lose my charming terrebone sensibilities?
No, quite the
More like
opposite.
you're
I'm
gonna lose
worried they're
everything.
working too well here.
It is a fun town. I'm, like I was already kind of starting to enjoy like visiting places, outside Terrebonne, but this has really sold me on it. This is great.
Yes, but all it will take is one loss. Just keep that in mind. That could spell disaster.
Yeah, disaster's relative. Losing sometimes part of the fun of gambling. If there was no risk, if you were just guaranteed, to win no matter what, no matter how well you cheated, no matter how, smart you were with your bets, then it would just be boring. That's the fun of it.
Well, I suppose we're looking at it from different angles, but I can't argue with you.
Look, I know it's not for everyone, and it's not the most, I don't know, responsible or whatever, but like,
Oh no, I wasn't ever accusing you of being responsible.
eh, I don't know. I'm doing it my way. I'm having fun. I'm making choices for myself, and
Well, while I can't knock you for having fun, it's also that we're coming up on the end of our timeline here.
yeah, I mean, hopefully this will be done here and now. So,
Hopefully, we'll actually be able to spend this money afterwards.
yeah. If you're, hmm, and Felina just stops to think, about things. Actually, on a meta level, how much time do we have? Like, before,
Huh?
Bef-
Oh yeah, you're
before
just
the
waiting for
rich.
like five for
No,
like
I
No,
five.
mean,
before
like,
the
before.
ritual.
Oh, for the ritual? Oh, it's tomorrow.
Yeah, that's like
Ooh,
that timeline is very small at the moment.
yeah,
Is what Angela was getting at with that comment.
damn.
All right, so uh, suddenly a voice comes through saying, "So someone needs request about the realm of madness." And
Ah,
a fairy flits in through the opening in the window. Before expanding her size to be about your height, Felina.
cool.
And yeah, she stretches herself out and walks towards the table where you guys are sitting around, and then says, "Well, I usually wouldn't take time out of my day to meet for a request from here, but you've piqued my curiosity. What exactly are you looking for?"
So, wait, was there a name for the three rings, like, as a collective group? The color rings, did they have, like, a name? All seeing red, impenetrable blue,
Nope.
boundless yellow. There wasn't like a,
No, they did not have a collective name. There's just sort of the rings.
so,
You can
yeah.
call me Nightshade, by the way.
Hey, Nightshade. Appreciate it.
Hello, Nightshade.
Hello, Nightshade. Angela says, thinking potatoes are nightshades.
And potatoes are tasty, and so is Nightshade. So, The poison is very tasty.
I mean, I'm just thinking about the class of, you know,
Yeah.
plant. But yeah, we are looking for. No, Angela. No, you started.
Right. So there are a couple rings that have been showing up lately and causing problems, and we know they're connected to the realm of madness. All seeing red, boundless yellow, and impenetrable blue. These ring any bells to you?
Ring any
Oh,
bells?
wow. I haven't heard of those in a hot minute. Hmm. You're telling me you have them?
I didn't say that necessarily, just that they are, you know, have been showing up, have been around.
Have been showing up. Why, you're telling me you're just doing some independent research and decided to hit up the mob.
First thing that came up.
Oh, how interesting, how interesting. Well, I've known about them, but truth be told, I haven't been to them. I haven't, they're not exactly my area of expertise. But if you really want to know, you could just go there.
Sure, that sounds fun.
Yeah,
Angela,
Felena's like,
I
I,
guess.
he would certainly be open to this.
I
this,
haven't
this
been
isn't
home in a while.
this isn't your area of expertise, but hypothetical here. Do you know the rumors of what happens should the Free come into contact? Where that
That
goes?
they appear around a great calamity.
Is that is that as far as it goes? There's no further specifics.
Do they cause the calamity, or do they just, is it more of in an association with? Maybe they're, like everyone's so negative about that. I mean, they admit, what if like they're what like they show up to help fix the calamity that otherwise happens? It's like people are making all these
What
assumptions.
came first, the chicken or the egg?
Exactly.
Chickens nor eggs, they're not quite on the level of calamities.
In either case, I wouldn't be able to tell you personally anything that you couldn't glean from a book, but I can take you someplace where you'll be able to learn a lot more. Only thing
Oh,
is, well, learning about them will require them, and if you don't have them, then I'm afraid I can't do much for you.
Hmm.
Right.
uh-huh.
If
What
let's say for the sake of argument we did have them.
Hmm.
would we need all of them?
All of them would be very. All of them would glean the most knowledge.
For something that you know to be calamitous, you're very casual about this.
Associated with. Well,
I see you share her optimism then.
oh, don't call it optimism. Let's just say I have a place to wait out anything that might happen.
Of course.
Yes, of course, so only the people on this side need bear the brunt of. Right.
Yeah, of course.
Why do we have to be on the receiving end of such cosmic coincidences and
Oh,
associated
this realm.
vagaries?
Believe me, it wouldn't be happy for me. This realm is a lot, I like this realm a lot more than the realm of madness, being perfectly honest. I fit in here a lot more, or rather, well, it's a lot easier here.
So, what's the realm of madness like if we're going to have a visit?
How best to describe it? Well, imagine a place where people and things will generally refuse to make sense.
That's just Terrebone.
I've heard that before.
Yeah, no, that's just terrible. Like,
That's like
literally.
that's everyone's response to
Felina's
that.
offended. She's sort of shaking her head. Just because you don't understand something doesn't mean it doesn't make sense. It just means your mind isn't open enough.
Open? There's nothing about Terrebonne that makes sense.
I could have a gaping head wound and Terrebone wouldn't make more sense.
Yeah, there are a bunch of people who say calculus doesn't make sense just because they don't get it. You know, same thing.
People there tend not to age. They wield powers far greater than they wield powers. Many of their common powers that are far greater than the common magics you'll find in this realm. And yes, everything's alive.
Everything?
Everything. The floor you'll walk on, the air you'll breathe.
Huh.
Right, that raises a lot of ethical questions.
Now then, do you happen to know where these rings are?
It could be gathered.
They could be we are in a position where we could pull them together.
Well then, let's go ahead and do it.
Felina looks at Scott to see what his reaction is, what's going through his head.
Yeah, he's just sort of sitting there like stiff, and he just looks at you like and just mouths, "She's big news."
All right, let's do it.
All right, so you're gonna reveal your ring?
Yeah. Well, we need to get a Kochi.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
yeah, Felina is gonna turn to the group and who wants to fetch Kochi? Or should I go run and get her?
I think you ought to do that.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Huh.
don't end
Sounds like
Felina.
yellow is right under my nose. Who would have guessed?
Felina does get up and is about to head out, and she's like, "Well, all y'all don't get in too much trouble while I'm gone." And she's gonna pop out that same window that Nightshade entered via.
Alright.
Do we want to maybe take a quick bathroom break or something here?
Sure.
Or
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Go ahead.
seems
Might
like
as
a
well,
time
might
for
as well, might as well.
I'll take a piss then.
Alright. I'll go snack on something. I've been trying to figure out what Overwatch 2 is.
I saw
Just
the funniest thing, which was Overwatch 2 down 90% of viewership on Twitch, and it was like, that's good.
Oh
'Cause
yeah,
I'm
no,
pretty
everyone.
sure what Overwatch 2 is an update to Overwatch 1.
Yeah, no,
that's-
no. Overwatch 2, it's basically just a expansion, basically. But basically Overwatch 2, the PvP part is basically a huge game overhauling update. It's basically they change it. They're basically changing a bunch of the PvP. The main thing about the Overwatch 2 is that it's also gonna release with a bunch of PvE single player co-op things that isn't PvE, the PvP. But basically, it's a big, huge update, basically. But they instead of just pushing it out as a single update, and I think it's also an engine up. They're making an engine update, so they basically said, "Fuck it, we're releasing a new game because it will recoup their costs and whatever."
And apparently, everything that once took place at night takes place at day, and everything that once took place at day takes place at night.
Holy shit! It's Need for Speed Carbon and Need for
That's
Speed.
going by this video. Apparently, that's what it is. The time of day changed for all these maps.
Perfect. It's amazing because I usually like evening lighting, but that map actually looks less interesting in evening shade because it's those fucking Greek islands, which look nice when it's midday and really. Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
So that's how you know it's Overwatch 2, because it's another time of day, you see.
Yeah. The Overwatch 1 is effectively not a thing anymore.
Effectively.
Like, yeah, no, like, you're not gonna be able to play Overwatch 1.
What, they're
But
shutting the servers down? Oh,
No,
that fucking
they're-
blue.
no,
Overwatch
Jesus Christ.
1 is becoming Overwatch 2.
Yeah, they're just basically, if you owned Overwatch 1,
wait,
you
hang on.
you
Neo, you've
No,
ignored.
the-
Sorry to interrupt, but Neo, you've ignored the most important thing here, which is how disgusting the bloom is on Overwatch 2.
yeah.
Like,
I mean-
look at the fucking sniper rifle on fucking 37 seconds on that.
Oh
thing.
yeah, no, that bloom.
God.
That's like, it's like I'm looking at a game from 2007. That's fucking blinding bloom right there.
Yeah.
Oh
But
my
yeah,
god, yeah.
yeah. Even on the clip after that revolver. It's not as bad, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no.
It's fucking glare on this fucking
Yeah.
game.
But yeah, basically, if you own Overwatch 1, you get the full access to the PvP portions of Overwatch 2 for free. You just won't get access to the PvE stuff. And like, to be fair, I don't think most people will care.
Supplies.
I'm looking forward to not buying it.
I mean, technically, you already own it, Snake.
I'm looking forward to not buying it. I don't know.
To-
I'm looking forward to buying it less than I already wasn't
But
going
yeah,
to buy it.
It is a bit funny how everyone is like, wait, Overwatch 2 is just basically an update, and it's like, yep, it was always gonna be just an. That's it. They did change the gameplay a bit significantly. They basically, instead of 6v6, they changed it to 5v5 and made tanks and barriers way less prominent. Basically, it's more in line with a traditional shooter, and you don't have shields every fucking where.
There's this image as well. This is a good image.
Cultural
God.
cultural reset. Actually, can you say that free-to-play games has ever actually sold a copy?
Well, probably not, no.
No.
I mean, Team Fortress 2 sold copies, but
Yeah.
that didn't used to be a free-to-play.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like games that were free-to-play from the start.
And you can
Have they-
still buy Team Fortress 2.
Can? Oh, I guess in shops, yeah, you could.
Yeah.
You'd be a dang fool, but you could.
And also, you can even get. There's like a thing where, there's like being a premium user, which is just buying something from the game.
True.
And also, you can get the orange box
That's true too.
on Steam, which comes with TF2 and just gives TF2 the proof of purchase thing.
I guess you get an item out of that. I don't even know, actually.
You do the proof of purchase.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah,
get
no,
you World War
Yeah.
One hat.
I remember the day I got the Cheater's Lament or whatever it was, and a medic refused
Yeah.
to heal me for wearing it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. No, I
Yeah.
remember back in the day that I was
Join a
playing on.
server that makes it say the F slur.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. What a mod. Maybe that's what I looked like to the guy on day one.
Nick, have you played Dying Light 2?
Yeah, but I didn't get very far in it.
Apparently there's no guns in it?
I don't know, I didn't get very far.
Yeah, apparently there are no guns in it.
That's weird. The thing is with me is like I was I really wanted to like it because
Hi.
I really like the setup of like the last city on Earth and there's factions fighting for it, but I just didn't feel it, you know?
Yeah, apparently the story got rewritten to hell after Avalon left.
Oh. You know.
But my gosh, I just
Hmm.
Overwatch 2 though. God, the fucking
Why does
it
it look
really
like
is.
that?
They're changing. It's just the time of day. The time of day has been changed with all the maps. That's the
Why
update.
is it like sunset on all of them?
Except for Route 6. Well, if it was at day, then it goes to sunset or to night. And if it was at night, then it goes to day or evening.
It's
And
like always
except
sunset.
or if it's Route 66, it goes from day to actual night.
You know, they really fucking like that sunset over Blizzard.
But check the blue, man.
Oh god.
37 seconds in on the sniper rifle.
I would be surprised if that actually no.
Oh my god.
I would be actually.
Very shiny. Very
I
shiny.
wouldn't be
rifle.
surprised if they don't actually. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't adjust it actually.
Junie, what the fuck are you doing?
I
The
see,
cat
I hear.
is in my room.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, the cat has in. The cat is in the room. I repeat, the cat is in the room.
Thank you. She gets very excited when she's allowed in here. And she's like cuddling me very aggressively, and she's gonna fall off the chair.
What a dumbass.
Oh,
Also, I
she's
do.
very stupid.
Oh, I actually I find Dorado is hilarious. It barely fucking changed. There's a bit more shadows.
No, you're not going over it. That ain't happening. Okay, time to revoke your privileges.
What privileges are you revoking?
Yeah, I know. I know you want that, but you're not getting it. No! Oh my god! No! No! Unhand that. Haha. Snap. No, no. Oh my god, you.
Are you okay, Em?
I don't think so.
I can't believe they made some. They redesigned a bunch of Overwatch characters, and they somehow made them a lot of them just worse. How do you manage that?
They're gonna reveal that the sun is gay.
Yeah.
That'll be the big twist.
Wait, the sun? Which sun, or do you mean the sun?
no,
I mean the sun, the
Fucking-
celestial body.
I mean,
no, man.
yeah, look at that shit. That shit is so gay.
It's flaming.
I know, I love.
You wanna know the actual funniest part about Overwatch 2, though?
What?
I think I said this, but like, all the story that was told in Overwatch.
Is it now non-canon? Have they removed all of it?
No. Literally all of
Okay,
it.
back for real now.
No, literally all of the story that was told in the first Overwatch was just backstory.
What does that mean?
No, like literally, like all the story that was, like they basically had a present point, and all the stories they told basically took place before that present point. They actually had no story moving forward. It never advanced.
Oh Lord, baby.
It's basically, it would be like you have a Superman show which is set in when he's Superman. Basically, imagine if Smallville, except the conceit of the series was, no, he's already Superman, but this is all his backstory we're telling you. For some reason. Never moving a plot forward. I do enjoy how Genji just got a sweater.
Alrighty.
Anywho.
So
Best part is I'm probably gonna give that Go Watch 2 a chance if I ever get my hands on it, just to see what they did with it.
damn.
I mean, I'm curious. I'm probably not gonna like.
Meta.
I'm probably not gonna get into meta. I do just remember a hero I used to play actually looks pretty fun. Because I watched because I watched a video on like just some changes. But yeah, I'm not going out of my way to get it.
Okay. So, you didn't stop recording, right?
No.
Alright, cool. Selena,
Yes. Hi.
you went
Selena.
off to get Kochi, right?
I was gonna just retrieve her real quick.
Yeah. Okay. So you head over to her apartment and how do you sell this to her?
So, might be able to get to the bottom of, how all this works. But, to learn about the rings, we need the rings.
Oh. So where are we going?
Realm of Madness. Or do you mean, like, in the more short term?
Both. I'd like to know. Realm of what?
Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna... You ever heard of Nightshade?
I've heard of her.
Well, now you can get to meet her.
I'm not sure I want to.
I don't know. You have, it'll be safe.
Uh, he's kind of a big deal.
You're a big deal.
I'm really not.
Well, I
Gotcha.
suppose it's true. We can all decide how big or small a deal we are, but, you know. Trust me, you don't gotta be afraid of Nightshade.
Well, if you really need me and if it's safe,
I promise you, I'll do everything in my power to make sure that, above all else, you're safe.
fine. Okay, let's go. All right. So yeah, you head on back to the room.
Yeah.
Which Nightshade sees. Oh, so that's where Boundless Yellow was on her face. Right under my nose. Who would have guessed? Well, we're all ready to take a trip to my home then?
Yeah?
Well,
You all ready, gang?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Wait, we're not there. We're not there. We're in the
Oh, we're,
office.
No,
we're
we're at
not.
the office.
Oh, okay, you came back. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
brought Kochi back to the office.
mhm.
I suppose so.
All right. Well, then stand up and mind your step. And yeah, she starts to flutter in the air for snapping her fingers, and the whole room just kind of dissipates around you as you are now standing atop a giant fungus
Nani?
in a world with pink and green ground and a reddish purple sky.
So this is alive, huh?
So
Yep.
everything here is living.
She taps the fungus you're standing on. This is just my normal dropping off point. Hi, Marv.
Uh,
And the fungus just sort of rumbles a bit.
So you can't get any privacy in a realm like this, can't you?
Oh, privacy is really nothing here.
I see.
I suppose you wouldn't get lonely at the very least.
Mm-hmm. That's one. Well, let's say privacy is one of the perks of choosing to live in the other realm.
I see.
Now then, we need to go and get you to where the rings belong. Or used to belong at least. Follow me. And yeah, she starts humming as she flits off.
I want to look around with my special eyes.
Woohoo.
I'm not
Look at your
necessarily
special
doing a like
eyes.
discern reality or anything. I just want to see what, I see.
Right. Yeah. Uh yeah, threads are just going this way and that, not connecting, floating up in the air. You can't make heads or tails of this.
Ooh. Helena is really tempted to just reach out and sever one of these random disconnected threads to like see what would happen. But the answer is we probably wouldn't be able to tell what would happen, and it could very likely be like ruining someone's life or killing someone.
I
But
mean, it's character growth that she stopped.
Yeah.
yeah, she is tempted though.
It's character growth she looked at and thought, no.
Maybe she should, given the choice between inaction and action. I think that's an important lesson playing tabletop games. Action is usually better than inaction. It's more interesting, creates more, consequences. Maybe Felina should just start cutting threads.
Let's pull out the knives. Where? Angelo does call out ahead to Nightshade. So where are we going?
Oh, just to a little bit, just to a little glade. Where the rings have a certain resting place where they go when they're not active out in your world.
How often does that happen? That they just go over?
Oh, I don't know. Last time must have been a few 100 years ago.
Oh boy.
You say that as though it's a short amount of time.
Oh, time doesn't move here quite the same as it does where you're used to.
Oh yes, and
Of
also
course.
the whole you don't age thing. Actually, that's a point. Since we're here, have we stopped aging?
Oh, I believe you'll stop age. I believe I believe your aging is halted while you're here.
That's interesting.
I'm more concerned about like the amount of time that would be passing back home.
Oh,
That's
don't worry. I've got a trick for that.
a trick.
Can it be a negative amount of time?
No.
Well, that's a shame. That would have been a cool trick.
So, if you weren't here with us, we could screw up going back and wind up somewhere in the future.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And
Oh
then
God!
I imagine we could screw up going back and just not. Really.
you might also just end up deposited in one of the other adjacent dimensions.
Oh,
Oh, I
Okay.
never studied for this. I never
Why
studied
not?
much. Period.
this is far way more than my
Did
my
you ask why I
slipstreaming.
didn't study for this?
Yeah.
I didn't find it terribly interesting.
That's a good reason. I
Okay.
respect that.
I expected more resistance on that.
No.
I wonder how grandfather would feel about me telling him this.
That's like
I-
the best reason I think you could give.
I imagine he'd be impressed.
You know, for some reason I don't think so.
Yeah, she's leading you around. She sentences, "The air you're breathing is a single man named Song. You should thank him for the oxygen."
We're sucking a man named Song?
Been there before.
Thanks.
Thank you?
Helena is very much enjoying, like, hero thanks song for letting him suck him.
Hero just looks at, just feels like Felina is thinking something.
So, wait. All of air is just one man in here.
Mm-hmm.
Not just
We
I guess we don't have the theory of atoms and shit, but whatever.
I mean, like, how do you define one object or one individual? That's always going to be complicated, like, really, your perception of yourself as an individual is just like a self-sustaining illusion.
I'm just hoping that Song isn't ticklish considering what I do.
yeah. Wait,
Felina
can you even
is
manipulate
like
the wind
grinning
here?
ear to ear, trying very hard not to bust out laughing at that.
Can you even manipulate the wind here?
Can I? I mean, am I? Is my
That would
hair
be a
still...
bit rude.
I'm not doing that, but it's. I mean, it just happens passively, considering my, the aura around me. Like, is my hair still just blowing in the wind and whatever?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It is.
So yeah, I am manipulating Song. However, like, unwillingly, just, it's as natural as a heartbeat. As said, I can suppress it, and I can't suppress my heartbeat by will. It's autonomous, let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're led through a forest of trees. That you get the feeling that all the trees are watching you.
No
Helena
different
waves
than
at
in the
them.
real world, then. I'm getting the feeling these trees are watching me.
Probably are.
Yeah,
You're
probably.
a watchable guy.
I hope they don't think I'm going to do anything interesting, even though that would fulfill my alignment.
And then she leads you to the middle of the glade, in which there is a rock with 3 holes, all each fitting or each able to fit a ring.
Hang on, just
Well-
before we do this,
Yeah, this seems like the sort of thing that would, like, trigger a big, event.
not only
Yeah.
that would I'm assuming we wouldn't be getting the rings back. I could be wrong on that, but
Quick, better save.
drop a quick save, make sure we can get these rings back. Angelo,
Yeah.
Angelo does look at Felina and, Scott and Coochie.
Kochi.
Kochi. Yeah, it's like, that name has fucked with me so much. It's like, what the fuck? I've refused to remember it because it sounds so close to that.
I love. Oh my god, that's such a good name. I'm putting Coochie down as potential future character names.
Don't. For the love of fucking God, don't.
For the love of no.
Considering her line of work.
Fuck, what was I gonna say? I've totally lost fucking track. Yeah, I know, Angelo looks at the three of them. Just like... This could trigger something, and, well, there's no guarantee. Actually, yeah, Angelo looks at Nightshade. When they do this, are the rings gone? Are they losing?
No. They're just going to be able to speak to this guy, she said, tapping on the rock.
Oh, great! So the only ones that are gonna speak are Gott and Felina. He turns over to Kochi. I really hope you're good, Kochi. He turns over to Kochi. I really hope you're a good speaker.
What are you implying?
Felina. Actually, no. Hero doesn't say. Hero doesn't say anything. He just looks at her.
I'm
asks
curious
her,
as well. What are you implying?
What? Okay. Do you remember every time Felina gets to be in charge of something, what happens?
She got us here.
True. I
got you. Look how you have like over 100 more coin than you started today.
Coin isn't everything.
I would agree.
Yes, but we're also standing here.
Also, remember the time when she decided, I'm gonna serve a big snake deity?
That's not what happened.
She just remained in casual contact with them.
Yeah, and it wasn't like a big snake deity. It was a dude. His name's Chasok.
Whatever. I'm just saying. Don't. I'm just gonna say, when it happens, I'll tell you I told you so.
Wow. This makes me want to do something.
Angelo puts a hand on Hero's shoulder and says, "That's a very respectable position, Hero." With the blankest expression he can muster.
Hero has a bad feeling about this.
Look, you're presuming that only they will be able to speak to them. But let's just stand watch and make sure that the calamity... Well, look, maybe the calamity will happen here instead of back on our realm if we do it this way. Or maybe we'll trigger it by proxy. I don't know. Or maybe the calamity is tomorrow.
Nightshade crosses her arms and says, well, go ahead and slip the rings off.
Well,
I wanna oh wait, can I just not use my power at all? Sight Beyond. Will it not work at all? Or like can I try to use it and see what happens, or
you try and see what happens.
Alright. Let's try and Sight Beyond.
Alright. Everything looks very weird still, but what are you trying to glean?
I wanna know what is the biggest threat to me, and is something lying in wait?
Well, feels like there's sort of threats all around.
So true, bestie.
And is there something lying in wait? Well, you're standing on someone, you're breathing someone, and
sorry about that.
In front of you is sleeping.
It can't really be helped in this universe that you're standing on and breathing someone. That just seems to be...
Yeah, true, but still, sorry about that.
You know what? Here, let me fix one of those things. Angelo just starts levitating. There. I'm now only disturbing one person.
Someone
Well,
in front of you is sleeping.
you know, if we're breathing someone and you're flying, aren't you technically standing on the guy you're breathing?
Wait. They're sleeping. Felina, the energy drinks.
Oh, you're so right. Just
Are you
starts pouring punch up down.
are you
Down
are you
this
sure you don't
fucking
want to
road.
give a creature from a different dimension that kind of shoddy drink?
That would be sick, though, wouldn't it? You go to another realm and you give, like, whatever the local fauna is bang. Just to see what would happen.
I was gonna say, this almost feels like something Red Bull would do, like as some publicity stunt, like just like trying to support a local ecosystem off of Red Bull.
They just, like, you just have a deer being given Red Bull from a baby bottle.
Well, go ahead and slip your rings off. Kochi is the first to, I guess, to go. We can't. They don't exactly come off.
You can take them off here.
What? Can I? And yeah, she goes and tries to take it off, and it does come off. Oh my!
Yeah.
And yeah, she says, she's like, "Yep, they come off here. So go ahead and put them in their places."
I look at Scott. What's he doing?
Scott's just like, I don't know anything that's going on. I'm tweaked out. Everything's looking at me. Everything can look at me. I might be committing violence by simply standing here. I'm going to listen to the lady. And yeah, he takes the ring off.
Angelo does
Slowly.
actually look at. He does look at Nightshade and say, just for reference, should things go wrong, how quickly can you get us all back to our dimension?
Oh, all of us back? Well, that wouldn't be too bad. That wouldn't be hard.
Well, there we
I
go
could do it.
then. We've got a. There's no risk then. No worries.
If I happen to leave one of you behind, don't move. I'll remember. I'll come back.
Oh, okay. Is that true if we're being savaged by something?
Oh, well, in that case, run over to Marv.
Who's Marv?
Marv was
The
part of the
fungus.
ground. A bit of fungi.
Oh, okay.
The fungus. The fungus
okay.
among us.
He was would you say he was a fun guy?
Yeah, I would. He was a bit bouncy. That was pretty fun.
Oh, are you gonna put your
Marv.
rings
Marv.
in their slot?
Does Kochi, like, she takes hers off
Scott,
first?
yes, Kochi took hers off. Scott took his off, and he's just listening. He's going to go do it. Kochi's looking at you.
I want to see what happens when one of them puts it in.
All right, yep. Scott puts his ring in, and it slots right in, and starts to glow, a faint blue.
Helena sort of, like, very slowly, hesitantly hasn't taken it off in, weeks, like, slowly removing the ring, and just, like, sort of looking at it, holding it in her hands, sizing it over in a way she hasn't before. Just like, she's spending a while looking at it, she's a bit reluctant to hand it over. Why not? Why shouldn't I keep it? She is going to very reluctantly, go up and place it, along with Kochi and the thing.
All right, yeah, Kochi follows. Does the same thing, and as soon as all rings are in and glowing, the rock starts to rumble, and then out comes spurting out from the ground comes a rock, part of the rock spurts out from the ground like a tombstone, and it then grows a face and speaks to you. You awaken, primal crest. What
Hey,
business have you here?
You tell me. You tell us.
They're
Oh,
here they're here to learn about the rings.
yes, that's pretty much it. It's very basic.
Yeah, Primal Crest looks down and says, "Ah, the rings. They are what allow me to speak. The rings allow me to look and see and behold. These are not people from our realm."
No, we're not. We are.
Yeah?
We're not from your realm.
Hmm. And yet the rings go to you. I see that they are linked. Very well. Ask your questions.
We've heard they come with great calamity. What is their association with it? Do they cause great calamity? Do they, are they in response to it? What is the calamity?
The calamities you speak of are often perilous, tumultuous times brought on by petty concerns like greed and life. They are not caused by the rings, but the rings are not what you would call innocent bystanders either.
So they're
So they
associated but not direct causes.
Should a calamity happen, the rings often are a good solution, except when they're not.
I don't. Angelo just like whispers to Hero, "I don't like this rock."
No.
what do
I
all
heard
three,
that.
What do all three do
Okay,
together?
I'll say it again. I'm not sure I'm too fond of you.
Why you?
The rings have their own powers and can, combined have new powers. What about all three of them together? What did they do?
All three come together. They can transcend all power to create a bridge to anywhere.
Okay, well, at least that doesn't cause the calamity then. That could be. But a bridge to anywhere, is that. What was the magic. What was the name of the magic form that was banned? The kind of portal magic? Rift magic kind of thing? This banned at the
Dimension magic? Or
Dimension magic.
It was dimension magic.
Yeah,
Is that
extra dimensional magic.
is that dimension magic?
It transcends those petty terms.
Are you saying that
It
a class of magic is just semantics?
Yes.
Oh, well, okay then.
what if one person were to wear all three?
They would die.
What
Well,
if
It's very straightforward.
Yeah?
what if they couldn't die? What if they were separated from death?
The rings would kill them anyway.
Well. Also, I can't help but imagining this rock's face is just stardust.
I'm just imagining Felina just walking out wearing all three rings, like, yeah, take this fucker, and then dying instantly. They would
If Felina's so smart, why is she dead?
Makes you think.
What about only two of the rings?
Death. But slower.
Would the person wearing all three? No, I'm not. I'm not fucking asking that.
What if they were undead, like a zombie?
Again. Death.
Is there a limit to the amount of questions that we can ask you?
No. But
Oh.
I might decide to go back to sleep if you continue these pointless lines of thought.
How much insight do you have into other realms? Do you foresee the calamities they're attached to?
I see they have once again chosen the realm of the living.
And that's common.
Yes, it seems to be their favorite realm.
How many calamities have they been involved with?
Several. Many even. I look down and I see... they've chosen that continent. The one that was left behind by the gods.
They came back several years
Wild
ago,
and
but we don't know
untamed.
that. But wait, hang on. Is there any commonality to these calamities, or is it all just whatever's going on? What are we to look out for?
A person causes them. It's always a person.
Okay, they're not acts of God. Gods who have abandoned the place, you said. Is there a commonality to the person? This place exists outside of our usual standards of time, right? Actually, no, because we can't go back. Right. Do you know anything about a circus?
I'm looking at one right now.
That better not have been an insult.
I got them. Looks at Nightshade, who just nods.
Don't you back him up?
And then he looks around and says, "You wish to know who will cause your calamity?"
That would be the most... Sure, that is what I wish to know.
Yeah, it closes its eyes. Let me feel it out. Allow me to feel it out. I'm feeling it out. It opens its eyes again and looks at Hero. Him. It'll be his fault.
What?
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 No, there's no way he would cause the calamity. That's ridiculous.
It'll be his fault.
How will it be my
that
fault?
so casually. That's frankly not true. I don't see it.
You know,
Angelo looks at Felina. Felina, for all... You don't actually believe this rock, do you?
Yeah, Kochi sidles away from Hero a bit.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying he would do it on purpose, but like, you know, he can be impulsive and
You want to
takes
speak.
decisions. I
Yeah,
didn't
and if
say
you're-
that as a criticism.
If you're so certain, then what does Hero do to cause the calamity?
Yeah.
It is something he did long ago.
I think you're making this up.
Yeah.
I'm not the one who decided to make visions vague. That wasn't up to me.
I see.
In either case, the rings have bound themselves to whom they have bound themselves. And so it will be their fate to deal with whatever happens.
So wait,
Hero, I give you over 100 coin, and this is how you repay me. You give me you give me messes to clean up on a cosmological scale.
I haven't. I haven't
So-
done anything.
So it falls to these three to resolve the calamity, and the calamity is caused by Hero.
To simply help with the calamity. They might not solve it outright.
Angelo
They are
feels
not yet at full power.
Angelo feels
the
a bit.
calamity is tomorrow, I think.
How do we attain this power?
Angelo feels a bit left out.
Yeah, no, I do. Angelo's like, wait, this is bullshit. None of this involves me.
Use their powers more and get put in life-threatening situations.
I fucking hate this rock.
Felina just like pulls out her kunai. Hey Scott, come here.
Oh, wait, hey, I'm not wearing it right now!
use the powers more and get put in. Okay.
They usually, by this point, if the calamity is so close, then usually they would be near full power to solve anything. But they're not. Ah, it seems it has chosen owners that are very, very cautious.
Hero just looks.
They
at
usually
them.
wind up with more heroic types.
Hero looks
Do the
at them
rings
and
have a sense of humor?
yeah, Hero just looks. Hero looks at Felina. He just. Did you say cautious?
Maybe it's a paradigm shift. A new type of hero for a new era. Maybe the old type of hero doesn't belong anymore. Doesn't
Did you
work.
say
We need
cautious?
something.
Well, she's
I-
she's cautious of a kind.
I guess.
Yeah, all three of us are different types of cautious. Scott's paranoid. Kochi's actually reasonably doesn't get involved in things. She's not a risk taker. And I'm big on, taking precautions, gathering as much information as possible, I do things carefully and with a great deal of consideration.
Unless it involves going gambling.
Do you have any idea how much work I put into that? Like how much fucking research I do with every bet? I'm not out here playing slots. I'm making bets that I know I'm gonna win. Or at least have above a 80% win likelihood.
Uh-huh.
How destructive have past calamities been?
Well, when stopped in the right way, they can usually be passed through with minimal casualties.
Oh,
But
good.
sometimes they go unchecked, and they cause what some would deem the end of days.